and welcome to today's recipe. This is a wonderful secret weapon. It's called Hidden Healthy Mince. And I devised this because my children hate vegetables. And of course, as a mother, I feel guilty if they don't intake vegetables. So I devised this dish, and it's really very simple. And this is a base for many, many more dishes. And I'll explain that to you later. So the basic ingredients, I have just some minced beef, whatever quality mince you wish to use. And I have here just some vegetables that I'd have in my fridge, and this is a great way of using up vegetables that may be getting a little bit tired. So today I just have some mushrooms, tomatoes, I have some broccoli, I have onions, and I have a little bit of garlic. Again, put in what you like, don't put in what you don't like. Okay? So for the purpose of this, I'm just going to blend all my vegetables because this is my way of hiding them. And that's why it's called Hidden Healthy Mince. So I have here a blender for ease sake, and you notice I haven't involved any vegetables that are very bright colours that won't dissolve in cooking. Carrots are really hard to disguise, so step away from the carrots. So I'm going to use my mini chopper here, and I'm just going to pop in some onions, some tomatoes. I'm just going to chop them up. Again, a little bit of white noise for a moment. But it's worth it, and it saves you a lot of chopping. I'm going to give it another blend. Now, I'm just going to pop all of this into just a bowl, and you can see everything is really nicely chopped up. Smells lovely. It smells of onions and tomatoes and nice and fresh. And these will all disintegrate on cooking. So I have that. I'm going to go again with the rest of them now. So in here, I'm just going to give my mushrooms a little chop as we pop them in, just to give the blender a little bit of help. Now, and mushrooms don't just give a mushroomy flavour, they give a great depth of flavour. And my family hate mushrooms, and I put them in lots of things. As long as they don't see them, they're not afraid of them. So again, a little bit of noise for a moment saves us the legwork. Now, so there we have all those. Nicely chopped up again, just mushrooms. Lovely earthy smell. Lovely background meaty flavour. Mushrooms and meat go really well together, so don't be afraid to pop them in. And as I said, this is a great way of using vegetables that are looking a little bit tired in the back of the fridge. We no need to rinse this, just keep going. A little bit of broccoli, pop that in, pop that on top. And again, it's a really fast way of doing this. Now, pop that over here. Now, here we have lots and lots of lovely, lovely green broccoli, but this is going to disintegrate on cooking. Okay, so we're just going to take all that. There's a few little sprigs in there that didn't blend down, so I'm just not going to worry about that. Now, so here we have all our vegetables. We've got our onion. We had a little bit of garlic in there. We had mushroom. We had broccoli. So we have, and tomatoes. So we've had lots of vegetables, and they're all nicely mixed. So our next step then is that we're going to mix this and cook it along with our mince. All the vegetables are going to break down nicely, and they're going to go Heidi's. And then we do not see them anymore. And this then creates a sauce, a very basic sauce that we can use to make many other dishes. We can use it, we can add some savoury gravy to make a shepherd's pie and top it with mashed potato. We could also top that with a sheet of puff pastry and make a mince pie. We could also use this in burritos. We could, for Saturday night movie feast, we could get some Doritos, put them on a tray, put some of this mince mixture, maybe add some chili yogurt or jalapenos. We can do many, many other things. We could make a lasagna, we can make a pasta bake, we can make a chili con carne by adding chili beans and serving it with rice. And once again, all we have is our minced beef and lots of hidden healthy vegetables. Now that oil is lovely and hot, so I'm just going to add in all my vegetables in one go, and we should hear a sizzle. There we go, that's what we're looking for, a nice sizzle. And the idea behind this is that the hot pan is now going to cook all those beautiful vegetables, releasing the sugars from them. So I'm going in with my spatula, and again around and around, coating all those vegetables, nice high heat, keep it moving, move the pan, don't be afraid to move the pan as well as your spatula, coating it all. You'll hear the temperature go down in the pan, and that's good. And that's just because the cold vegetables are releasing their juices, and that's lowering the temperature of the pan. It'll come up again now shortly. Now, I like this to fry out just for a couple of minutes, stirring continuously, and this is where we get the really lovely flavour. Now, while that is cooking along, I here have my mince, and I have gloves on because I want to crumble my mince in. I don't want to just toss the whole piece of mince in, I want to crumble it in with my fingers. I want a nice, smooth base sauce here. I don't want lumps, so I'm just crumbling in my mince. You can have this done beforehand if you want. But the idea is that we don't have any big clumps of meat. And again, it allows the meat and the vegetables to become better friends. Now, just the last of it. Gloves off. It's fighting time. Now, here we go. All that lovely meat. Pan is lovely and hot. And we're just mushing it down with the spatula as we go. Everything is cooking nicely together. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in a little bit of chicken stock. For this, I'll just add in one little stock. If you have beef stock, please use beef stock or vegetable stock. It really doesn't matter. And again, I'm not doing any seasoning for now. So you'll see we have all the vegetables in here. We have the mince, and we have a little bit of stock. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lower the heat on this, and I'm going to put a lid on it. And you may ask, are you not adding any water? I am not. The juices from all of the vegetables are going to make friends with all the meat juices, and we're going to have a lovely base sauce. And we don't want it too wet, so we're just going to leave that now for about an hour on a low heat, coming back to it to stir every now and again, and it's going to be beautiful then. Now we've left this to simmer, and we're just going to uncover it, and here you can see this beautiful base sauce. So here we have our mince and all our vegetables, and then our vegetables are nicely hidden. And this is the base then for so many other dishes. We can add mince, we can add some tomato passata, we can add so many other things to make this a beautiful, healthy, home-cooked dish.